Devin, man, I don't know. You've been talking real crazy. Devin Haney makes a shocking admission about Ryan Garcia, also promises to knock Ryan out, but discredits himself during all of this. We're going to talk about everything that Devin had to say and what the crazy part about all of this really is. But before we do that, make sure you hit my like button, subscribe to the channel, and let's get into it. It's fight week, y'all. It's going down this Saturday. And I ain't gonna lie, man, I'm hyped up for this fight. I'm ready for this fight to happen. All of the back and forth. I mean, Devin and Ryan, they got history going all the way back to the amateurs. So we finally get the tiebreaker, right? All of the talking out the window. Let's see who gonna come out with that W after this Saturday night. Now, it's been a whole lot of shocking shit going on throughout this whole buildup. Most of it been going on with Ryan Garcia. But in this video, let's talk about Devin the Dream Haney and how he's going around promising to knock out Ryan Garcia. Now, we know that Devin, every fight he have, he promises the world that he gonna get a KO, but we ain't seen it yet. Now, he came close his last fight, a lot of people will say, with Regis Prograis, right? Dropped Regis Prograis, and we hadn't seen Devin drop nobody in what, like 8 fights? You know what I'm saying? But he came out, he did the job with Regis Prograis, but everybody noticed that it was a total stylistic mismatch. Now, Ryan is a lot different fighter than Regis. Ryan is long, he's tall, he got power in both hands, but more so in the left hand. So Ryan presents different things that Regis couldn't present. So this is why this fight to me is intriguing, along with all the back and forth trash talk in the history that they had in the amateurs. But Devin Haney, he don't think so. Devin said, nah, this shit a complete mismatch. I'm going to let y'all hear exactly what Devin had to say about Ryan Garcia on $1 Million Worth of Game. And then we're going to come back and we're going to cook on some other things that has to do with this situation also.
Ryan Garcia is a C-level fighter. You know, he's mediocre. He got a big
Oh,
name.
he's C-level?
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, I mean, he got a big name, but, you know, I'm an A-plus fighter. And it's a mismatch. You know, I'm levels above this guy, but he got a big name. The people want to see it. They demanding it. And I'm going to go in there and beat him down. I'm going to show him that I'm just on a totally different level. I'm just way better. And I'm going to step on him, crush him.
Does he get knocked out?
Yeah. We seen Ryan be very aggressive. He's very, you know, he get overly aggressive. He make a lot of mistakes. We've been studying him. We're ready for all that. And tonight will end early. I knock him out for sure. I knock him out for sure. A C-level fighter. You know, he's mediocre.
That was Devin Haney. Y'all heard exactly what he said. He said Ryan is a C-level fighter. He mediocre, and he knock him out for sure. It ain't no doubt that he gonna knock him out. Now, when I heard Devin say that, I said, why in the hell would you say some shit like this about your opponent? Why would you say this? Because you know what it does. A fight that you've been begging people to tune into and buy tickets to, now you just made people lose interest in watching the fight. Because now it seems like that an A-level fighter is just going in there fighting another Rudy Poo. Why I need to watch it if I'm a casual fan? It ain't no need for me to watch this now. And the bad thing about it is you also making yourself look bad because you discrediting yourself. If you don't go in there and knock Ryan Garcia out, you ain't no A-plus level fighter because you said that you was an A-plus level fighter and he is a C-level mediocre fighter. So if you let a C-level mediocre fighter go in there and go 12 rounds with you, you ain't what you say you is. And you gonna have to come out and admit that you not what you say you is. All of y'all getting mad in the comments? He said it, I ain't say it. And this is the very reason why Bill Haney do all the talking and Devin Haney needs to continue to shut the hell up because Devin makes himself look stupid every time he opens his mouth. And then Devin says in that interview that the only reason he's fighting Ryan is because the world was calling for it. You a damn lie. The world was not calling for you to fight Ryan Garcia. The world was calling for you to fight Gervonta Davis or Shakur Stevenson. But we know that Devin lie all the time. I think Devin is a hell of a fighter. But if now, from listening to what he said, and he stood on what he said, if he don't go in there and knock out Ryan Garcia, you ain't him, dog. You ain't an A+ level fighter. You a fighter that's lower than sea level. Come on now. Are you lower than sea level? Because if you go in there and you lose to Ryan Garcia, now you must be a D-level fighter. Because now you fought a fighter that was young, that was the same size as you, and that was near his prime, and you went in there and you lost to a fighter that you said was mediocre, C-level at best. So by saying that, you take all of the credibility away from yourself if you go in there and win and don't get a knockout. You know what I'm saying? Now you gotta go in there and get a knockout. Then you're gonna have to admit, yeah, I knocked Ryan out, but it ain't no biggie because he's a C-level fighter. He was a mediocre fighter. So I just went in there and I did what I was supposed to do. Now, if you go and beat Ryan Garcia and you don't knock him out, I don't want to hear you bragging about the victory. I don't want to hear you acting like that you did something special, because you're the one that said that he's a mediocre C-level fighter. So you're only doing what you're supposed to do if you go out there and beat him. And you didn't do what you were supposed to do if you go out there and beat him and don't knock him out. If you don't knock him out, you put on an underwhelming performance. Because when Gervonta Davis go out there and fight a C-level mediocre fighter, he get him up out of there. So all I'm saying is, since you went on this interview when hundreds of thousands of people gonna watch it and said what you said, you're gonna have to back it up. Because you did the same thing with Regis Prograis and I let you slide. This time I'm telling everybody, I'm telling all of y'all, make him back this shit up. He said it, now he got to stand on it. Make him back it up, because if he don't knock Ryan Garcia out, hey, he can't get no credit for the performance, no matter how he perform, if he don't get the knockout. Get mad if you want to, but I ain't the one that said it. Devin Haney said it. And Bill would have never said no shit like this. Bill would have never came in and discredited an opponent that they going into a fight like this with on that level. Bill would have never did that. That's why Devin don't need to talk no more. You ain't the brightest in the room. Anyway, y'all let me know how y'all feel about this. Drop a comment in the comment section. Make sure y'all hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and y'all already know how I do. Diego talking that boxing again, and I'm gone.